Hi, everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody? Happy weekend. And I want to say happy Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day weekend to all your mothers out there,
It
especially
is.
especially you
Yeah.
gorgeous. Happy Mother's Day to you, to a wonderful mother. Me and you joke around a lot, but you're the best mother I could have ever chosen for my kids. Best wife too. But anyway, happy Mother's
Oh,
Day to
Perry
all
needs some
you.
work done. Thank you, Perry.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy Mother's Day to my mother and everybody else's mother. That's good. I'm wearing sunglasses today because the light is hurting my eyes. I know. I got to get some glasses, but now they're like runny and itchy and red
I think it's
and
allergies though. It's something.
swollen. That's
It's kind
what
of
you think it
allergies.
is? It
Yeah, because
hurts
mine
my
was burning
eyes.
the other day.
Mm,
I said my
So
eyes was burning the other day.
yeah, what's happening?
I don't know.
Anyway, we got two stories to do for you today. Hopefully, I'm in and out. We're gonna talk about geez, Aoki Lee's drug problems and what's just going on with the Simmons family. That's kind of sad if it's true. Then we're gonna talk about Jaguar Wright. Now, listen to this. Let me tell you how we work behind the scenes. So a lot of times I like people to find my stories for me. So sometimes it's Perry, sometimes my mother. If Perry, my mother's busy, then it's my son. And he's 20, he'll be 21 in a couple months. He's 20 years old. And so I don't know, one might have been when the whole Diddy stuff was going on. Perry must have been busy. So Damien started getting into Jaguar Wright. When I say getting into Jaguar Wright, like him, his
Yeah.
friends, like they're all into Jaguar Wright, right? And so they're all sitting around watching it one day, and I was like, "You watching Jag?" Oh, let me see if I got that letter. He did. You watching Jag? What do you know about Jag? He goes, "She's the truth. She tells all the truth and all this stuff, right?" So they really start getting almost like a cult like following with Jag. And I try not to do too many Jag stories just because I just choose to. But we have to admit that I would say since the Diddy situation, her popularity has increased. Jag
Uh-huh.
is going to a lot of more blogs. Sometimes they're mainstream at this point, and so her popularity is really soared through the roof. And she's got a whole bunch of fans and a lot that's going on. So my son asked me to do that story. I'm going to do Jag after I do Kimora. Let's do Kimora first.
Mhm.
Oh, geez, what a day. I can't see shit.
It's been a long week, but
It's
hey,
been
we
a
made
terrible
we made
week.
it.
We
Yeah,
accomplished a lot, though.
yeah,
It seems like me and Perry don't do much. So people think that I just sit at home all day. Isn't that weird?
yeah.
But we work very, very hard. Somebody said you didn't work one time.
They always say, "Man, you lucky
Why
you
do you
don't do
say you don't work?
you
What
don't do shit."
is it
Only because I
because
pop up on YouTube. I think that's probably the only thing. If they can only imagine, shit.
where would they get that you don't work from though? Why
I
would they
probably
say that?
worked less when I was working.
Okay, something's going on here. Oh boy, I don't need anything else to go wrong because I need to do something about my eye. I don't even know what I'm going to do about it. So anyway, this is more like a kickback Saturday because I just got a lot going on. Okay, so and I'm fumbling around. I'm supposed to have all this prepared. Let me pull up this article from TNZ talking about Kamora Lee Simmons. Now we know Kamora Lee Simmons used to be married to Russell, and they had that company called Baby Fat. Then
Yeah.
Kamora allegedly started cheating on Russell, and then that relationship ended, and she's been in a lot of relationships. I would say respectfully, Kamora Lee Simmons is a lot of times labeled a gold digger, right? Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway,
some
so
people
she,
like to say top HO.
child, I can't. And then I realized I can't even play this because it's TMZ. But anyway, TMZ caught Kamora Lee out and about. Now, a lot of times when they catch you out and about, it's planned. Okay, so I'm thinking somebody called TMZ because she wanted to talk to TMZ and she wanted to talk to them about her daughter Aoki. Now, Aoki was spotted a couple, maybe months ago, maybe weeks, dating this old man. I believe he's 65. Yeah, 65 years old. She's 21. This is so disturbing. This is so disturbing. And it went viral because ill. like what in the world? Anyway, so they caught Kimora out and about. Looks like she's at LAX, and they want to ask her about Aoki. And she said that it was a little embarrassing seeing her daughter, make out with this 65-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kamora says she felt a little embarrassed when she saw the pictures of her 21-year-old daughter kissing a 65-year-old, especially because she feels like Aoki got played. We caught up with the fashion mogul Thursday in NYC. She's in New York, and asked her all about Aoki's short-lived tryst with restaurateur Victor Asaf. She doesn't think it was ever a real relationship. She even referred to him as just a old toad that Aoki kissed.
Damn.
Kamora Lee Simmons added she feels her daughter was very upset, and while she doesn't exactly come out and say that she means what she means by that, she certainly implies the vast age difference screwed with her daughter's head. So she's pretty much saying that Aoki was the victim here, and because he's the older man, and he should have known you don't make out with a 21-year-old. This is too big of an age gap. But okay, so that's what she told. Now let's talk about what's going on behind the scenes. They got a lot going on. A lot of stuff is going on behind the scenes. They're saying that Aoki is drug addicted. She's drug addicted, and they think that she's drug addicted because she's bipolar, and she goes through stages of manic and depressant. And what do they call it? Manic and depressant, right?
Yeah,
and,
something like that.
Yeah. And so this is why she's very, very thin, very, very thin. And if you are subscribed to her social media, you could see why everybody's saying she's hooked on something, to the point where she's supposedly losing work because of it. But do you guys remember when Kamora Lee was also hold up. Sharrell, did you ever look up the tea on Kamora's father, Vernon Whitlock Jr.? No, I forgot all about it. Tell me about it. Hold on. My eyes.
Was he a pimp? I don't know.
Here. Well, let me read that in a second. Oh, child, it's a lot about him. That the daughter's a basket case. Okay, she's losing jobs because she's so what is it called? Irate, or just when you're all over the place and we don't know what you're gonna say next. She's popping up, dating older, much older men, allegedly because she has this drug problem. And according to the rumors, Kimora and Russell know about it. Well, I guess it's not much you can do if your adult child is hooked on something. Now, Aoki came out and discredited and said that she wasn't on anything. If you are subscribed to her any social media, but mostly Instagram, she's on something. Well, she acts like she's on something. It's very, very sad. Let me play this clip of her denying it. And even when she's denying it, I don't know. She just seems off. Take a listen.
A little unstable.
A genuinely intelligent girl now gives cocaine. She's my girl Wisdom.
Yeah.
We don't answer questions anymore, so don't ask. But sorry, because I've gotten myself into so much trouble answering questions. Because I always pretend that live streams are a conversation.
Yeah, and you're just
so I'll be like, oh yeah, like when's your birthday? When's my birthday? And then someone always films the live and turns it into a YouTube video.
Then, yeah.
And it's like, look at this girl just ranting about birthdays. Because they get rid of the comments.
And then all you see is like someone
you
yapping
just talking.
to themselves.
Just yapping to themselves is very real.
Oh God,
I'm not on drugs. I don't do coke. I just like sugar, and I'm a nerd. Like I don't think any of you guys have any friends who are actual nerds. Like you have any friends who've played Dungeons and Dragons like one time. I'm just a nerd. That's all it is.
Go show them your Kindle.
Yeah, anyway. Okay. This is the all-new Kindle Scribe. Used to be a genuinely intelligent girl, now gives cocaine. That's why I don't read the comments. I'm still really smart. I have a higher IQ than you by a lot. I went to a school, not Harvard, Merman, where they test your IQ. I'm a lot smarter than you. Cool.
Don't give them attention. That's fine.
Anyway, screw them. We're doing good. So this is the Kindle Scribe, and it is.
ADHD, leave her alone.
Thank you. I have ADHD. Like, I just want to live my life.
Let bitch be excited about the Kindle.
Okay, it has a password. Okay, and the best part about it is you can write.
So you see the people in the audience ridiculing her. Like, you're on something. You're on something. She said, "No, I'm on sugar." Now I eat sugar every day. Lots of it, okay? Oh, I love candies.
You need to back off the chocolate.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's sad. I don't know what they're going to do. She needs some help. But they're more interested, it seems like, the parents in the cover-up.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to tell the public your business. But when it feels like it's catching on and a lot of people are talking about it, when she goes online and she's saying they're saying you're on something, and she's actually reacting to them. She claims she doesn't read it, and then she goes and she reads it. She needs to be off social media. This is sad. What would you do, Perry? We don't have daughters, we have boys. But
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, she act too frigidy. Like, to me. You don't know because I talk to you about this sometimes. You'd be like, well, how did you know? I mean, I've been around a lot of places. Almost like she on some kind of crystal or something. Because it makes people just they be all jitty and hey, and I don't care. And I don't know, people think I'm cheating, but hi, look at my first picture. And I don't care about this. They just go off on tangents. But it seems like, she's moving a little too fast. Like speaking like more maybe
look, she's on. It looks like she's on something. We're not trying to drag her or lie or make her life more complicated, but that's not regular. She's talking too fast and she can't complete sentences and she's all over the place and no amount of sugar. I could have, what is that thing she had in her hand? Cotton candy. That's nothing but sugar in 3 Reese's Pieces, and I wouldn't be acting like that. Hey Lisa, she said Kamora Lee Simmons cannot talk. She dated Russell Simmons, and because Russell Simmons was much older, that's right. He was way older than her when he started.
He wasn't 40 years older, was he?
I don't know. I don't think it was 40, but he probably was in his 30s when Kimora was a teenager. I think he met her at something teen.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. ADHD usually exhibits all over type of manner. Her brain is thinking 95 seconds and the rest of her body is trying to catch up. Also, sugar is not good for ADHD. So you really think that it could be ADHD, it could be sugar reacting to her body differently than other people. I eat lots of sugar. That's what they're saying. She's bipolar. That's what it was. Bipolar. This is sad. Some people that have a bipolar disorder do tend to rattle off like that verbally. Okay, so let's say she has bipolar.
Mm-hmm.
There's meds for that, right?
Yeah. And she got a high IQ. She got a high IQ too.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
She said that. If it's ADHD, so she needs to be medicated. And if the public sees it, I believe the rumors. Y'all see it. Y'all know what's going on. Adderall. Okay, so Adderall is sweeping young girls in Hollywood. What's up with Adderall? They say it's a generic form of the white powder. Have you heard that?
Oh, shit. I don't know. I heard of it, but I ain't into that kind of stuff. I thought it was maybe Adderall. I thought it was a sleeping pill. I don't know.
No, it's supposed to be for ADHD, I believe, or some kind of disorder like that. And all of the young girls are in it. And there was a time when all the women on Vanderpump Rules was on it with Stassi.
Oh, okay. So it's basically something that's supposed to like calm you down?
No, it's supposed to be another form of the white powder. You know what I'm talking?
Okay, yeah,
That
yeah,
powder,
yeah. I get
yeah.
you. Right,
And
right.
so I don't know, but I think it helps the women lose weight, and that's why they're on it. Meds and therapy, unless she's taking Adderall for ADHD. It is speed. Also suppresses the appetite. Okay, so it's speed, the white powder at Adderall, and makes you not hungry. And so the cast of Vanderpump Rules allegedly was on it because they didn't want to get fat, but
Mm.
they were all over the place. Okay, it does not make you sleepy. It makes you up. She acts manic. Something is wrong. So I know Kamora is busy lately. They're saying that she is very terrified of this Diddy case because she said that Diddy has threatened her in the past. And the rumor is that she knows about Kim Porter and one of the few that really knows what happened. And so she's just stressed out because of this Diddy stuff. But you got to let that go and go worry about your daughter before you lose her for like forever. You know what I mean by that, Perry? Like lose
Yeah.
her, like after a while, no matter what you say, there's no reaching her.
Before she get too far out there, yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I don't really look at her as being a victim with being with that old man. She said she had a high IQ. She's a nerd, so that means she's smart. She know some things, and she knew she must have been attractive to something 40 years older, or smart enough to know I can date this 40-year-old man that's older than me, and I can get this cash, and I don't got to do much. It's something.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
her mom kind of did this, not that old though. Cherie says Adderall is not a stimulant. Oh, it's not. It calms students and enables them to concentrate. That's if you have the disorder, right? Is it Cherie? Because if you're just taking it for weight, and then I hear some people take it for, if you take it and there's nothing wrong with you, you're taking it for your weight, you're taking it to stay up. That's what I hear. Doses are based on age and weight. Okay. So maybe it does different things for different people, because I don't think the cast of Vanderpump Rules was taking it to level them out. I think they were taking it for weight and to stay up. And that's what Stassi said. So I don't know. Take a lot strung out. I saw a friend. They think she's strung out. I do too. It's sad. You can't abuse any prescription medications. Well, what you're saying, Christy, is if you're taking it and you're diagnosed with something and you're just not taking it for the fun of it, then you're not going to get addicted to it. But if you're just taking it, crushing it up and snorting it, then, right? I don't know about drugs, right, Perry? Are you doing work? Do you want me to?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I don't know much about Adderall. Adderall, if you don't have ADHD or ADD, it keeps you awake. That's what I heard. College students use it to cram for tests. That's what I heard too.
With Sharrell, and I think that last message, the young lady was saying that any prescribed medication, you can't abuse it. I mean, not saying that you can't, you shouldn't. It can cause a different effect. I think that's what,
I think she also was saying that if I take something and I got a diagnosis, like let's say I'm sick,
right,
and I'm not going to become addicted to it. But if I'm just crushing it, you know how they crush it and sniff it.
I don't think she was saying that though.
Oh,
yeah.
What do you think she was saying?
No, I just think that she's saying that you should never abuse any prescription medication, and then it can have a side effect. Like you might take a dose. That's why they might have it based off weight and all that stuff.
Gotcha. Height.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She definitely don't need something to suppress her appetite. She's already really thin. She came on a couple of weeks ago complaining about how she couldn't get any modeling jobs because they were saying that she's too thin. Hey, Roy.
What's up, Roy?
One more and then I'll move on. I can tell you, you can't get addicted to prescription meds. I believe that. Anyway, so I feel bad for Kamora. She's under a lot of pressure. She's got her daughter. She's one of the few people that, according to the rumors, can tell you about the whole Kim Porter situation and P. Diddy. And they said she's scared of him.
And you can get addicted to any prescription medication. A lot of people get hooked on it when they go for surgeries and then for a long time taking medications. When they come out, they don't know how to get off of it.
That's sad.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to my son asked me to do this story today. Let's talk about Jaguar Wright. I don't really like talking about Jaguar Wright because so many people have different opinions on her. And plus she's everywhere. And I just try to keep it simple and whatever. I try not to give my opinions.
Right.
Just because people are going to believe what they want to believe, and me talking about it is not going to change anybody's mind. So I just say what happened and then that's it. But my son is really gotten into Jag, and him and his friends. Isn't that crazy? I'll go in his little man cave and they're all sitting there watching Jaguar Wright. Okay, so geez.
They like the story time of it all. Like when she's talking about Diddy and all that stuff, they fascinated with.
Was that how my son got hooked on it?
Yeah.
But anyway, so there's been all kind of stuff happening with Jag. They're saying that her mother passed away a couple weeks ago, and her family was talking about it. So let's start with that. That's the reason I'm doing this video today. But also people are saying that, Jag is severely suffering from a mental illness. They said she's homeless. She's addicted to clout. They said that people latch on to her for money purposes. So a lot of people start covering Jag to make money, and that's okay. That's a part of being in the public eye. And if you're going to talk about stuff, and especially about the celebrities, then they're going to cover you. But they're saying that a lot of people are setting her up and doing things to make her react. Yeah. Now, this is what they're saying. I don't know if any of this is true. I'm just reporting this.
How long have they been doing this? I mean, it had to be for a while. Because she typically reacts on her own.
Well, Perry, you used to cover Jag. Yeah. And then you stopped. Why did you stop?
Oh, because after every day for a while, it's like enough is enough. But people that's into it, they want you to talk about it every day.
Yeah.
Like, if she went to jail today and then made a phone call from jail tomorrow, they'd be like, update, she made a phone call. I got to cover it again. And it's like, really? It's like some things be funny, from the outside because you ain't that person. But it comes to be a little sad to see somebody life spiral out of control for me.
I'm not going to even comment. I'm just going to read what this person told me. It says that her family has outed her on YouTube multiple times. Apparently, she's not taking her meds for her mental illness. She committed elder abuse against her mother. This is all rumors that I'm hearing. She has neglected her son, physically aid her partners, is allegedly on that. Okay, she's on something, they're saying. They're saying she's homeless, facing constant evictions, living in hotels with associates in and out of jail, calling CPS on people, accusing them of R-ing their kids when they fall out. I could go on and on and on. Most of this stuff is confirmed via police records from her own mouth and from her inner circle. Sharrell, please help. This is a mess. I understand and believe all the dark stuff that happens in the industry. And I believe every word that she's saying when she's talking about someone else. Some people really hold her in high regards. Ooh, child. She is all-knowing industry insiders, but she is going through things on her own. Some people are saying that her tea is stale and that she gets it from other sources. Anyway, so I guess she's got a lot going on. According to her, people have helped her. Oh my God, I'm not going to say that. Nah, she's got a lot going on. Let me move on. Oh my God. She claims to be Ard from Common and has worked in the X industry, but shames and outs other people who have been manipulated, groomed, taken advantage of, like Mariah Carey, Tevin Campbell, Halle Berry, and Cassie. Please help. She is really going through something. Her mother passed away last month. And now she's saying that her mother is still alive. She's
Yeah.
actually calling the coroner looking for her mother's unalived body. Until she finds it, she's saying that her mother is still alive. How do they want me to help? What am I supposed to do?
Shit, I don't know.
Like, I don't know her mother. I guess, oh, this is probably what they're saying. That she's calling morgues, and I have this tape. I'll play a little bit of it. And it kind of reminds me of when she went into the police station and she was asking questions about Officer Ramirez and they arrested
Oh
her.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When she was talking about Bobby's Bobby shop.
Yeah. Someone said sounds like psychosis. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I always said this, and I'll keep saying this, and everybody on my chat get mad when I say it. Jag has a good heart, but she got a lot going on. A lot that makes it you don't live long like that. So I guess now they send me some tape that she's calling morgues and looking for her mother's unalived body, wherein the rest of the family is saying she's no longer with us, and Jag is saying no, she's still alive. Let me see something. Her sister's hiding their mother and collecting money from GoFundMe. Here's the thing. And it's just like when she talks about the celebrities. We have no proof that she's not telling the truth. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. I feel bad for her if that's true, but how can I say if the mom is alive or not? See what you guys say.
Have somebody besides her publicly, like the family, came out and said the mother is no longer with us. And see, that's the whole thing. If nobody said it, it could be true. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, because I seen something last week, and I think she was just crying, talking about it, and how her family didn't tell her. Yeah, I mean, lose your mother and stuff. And she said her mother was always fine when she was with her, but as soon as she gave it back to them, and then she found out that her mother was no longer here, and they didn't tell her. I don't know what's true or not, because I ain't went digging nowhere, looking nowhere. Mm-hmm. It's not my issue like that, but it's
and
sad.
Whether we want to admit it or not, Jag has a huge loyal following. My son and his friends, like they love Jag. So and a lot of people believe Jag. So it's just weird. Bonji said so. The mother wasn't buried or cremated. That doesn't make sense.
Right. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But the sad part about it would be the trust between her and her family on both sides. If they don't trust her, she don't trust them. That's sort of a sad situation when it come down to whether if your mother's here or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't get
this one. Ebony says they had a funeral and didn't tell her.
Really?
Oh,
I mean, do they have any papers or like some kind of documents that saying it's truly true that she's no longer here?
Nobody would make that up.
Well,
I don't think.
I don't know, right? I mean, because if that was so, wouldn't she be able to find out? Is what I'm trying to say.
So let's say that the mother did pass and they did not invite her. That's pain. That's painful. So it explains.
It'd be pain and anger. I would be mad as hell. Yeah.
Death is already hard. Let's see what the hospitals and coroner's office are required to report death. So if it really happened, it's traceable. Okay, so she's calling around on this video, and you guys can tell me to stop whenever. And it broke my heart looking for her mother's body. Oh, nobody needs to be in that position.
And it's a damn thing. It's a damnest thing if they did that and didn't notify her. That's fucked up. And then even if she's not, and you making her believe this, is messed up. I mean, that's wild. I mean, but it seems like that you would be able to trace it. It'd be something that she would be able to do, and maybe not have to go through, somewhere in that state or whatever. She should be able to find out.
Let's take a listen. This actually broke my son's heart. He's part of the following. Him and about 5 of his friends, they are hardcore Jaguar Wright fans.
Medical examiner department, how can I help you?
This is the medical examiner's office, correct?
Yes, it is.
I'm looking for my mother's body.
Hold on one moment.
You don't need a name?
This is sad.
Grand Rising. I'm on hold. Oh, honey, I always have peace of mind when I choose it.
I want to pause this really quick.
I hate the idea of having to expose all of my family's hate and mod squad in the building. And let me mod you up right fast. I hate waiting on hold all the time, but, you know, it's all a part of it. It's funny. I was listening to YouTube, monitoring as usual, see what new lies.
Hold on, you guys. I'm going to drop the link for Nosy. Come on up, Nosy. Ooh, my eyes. My goodness. And then I can't read with them on. Everybody's saying that the family didn't invite her, and that seems to be
that would be terrible.
Terrible. Let's listen until Nosy gets here. This is sad.
What new information was going to come up. And I must say, it was so interesting looking at all of the lies on display. God bless you, you YouTube weirdos.
What's the student's last name?
My mother's name is Frances M. Wright. She was born June 18th, 1945. I was told by my sister.
Nosy's here. Hey, girl, how you doing?
What's up, Nosy?
Hey, can you hear me?
I hear you good.
Hey, Perry. Hey, Sharrell.
Hey,
So,
what's up?
Sharrell, I know that you have a lot of empathy for people. You're a kind person. And you know, I can be the opposite. I can be kind until the person gives me a reason not to be. I just want to say this, and then I'm going to go. Jaguar Wright, back when I stopped fooling with Jag because of the way that she was talking about Megan Thee Stallion and how she deserved to be shot, and she lied on Raphael Sadiq and was doing all this stuff, saying that Gabrielle Union was molesting children, all this weird stuff that I could not be behind. I stopped. I had to back away from Jag because Jag was trying to sabotage my channel. She immediately launched an attack on me. She went and got with my drunk, lying ex. She went and put all these stories, all these yes. She said she was going to my mother's grave, Sharrell. My mother, who adopted me at 3 days old and raised me well, so that I wouldn't be in my birth mother's home being abused. I was spared from that because I was lucky enough to be adopted by a family that took me in at 3 days old. And I shared that with Jag. She went all over the internet saying that she was going to go to my mother's grave. She's going to find out why she adopted me. Was it for the money? People get money for foster children, not for adopted children, sweetie. Once you adopt that child, that's your child to take care of. The state is not giving you any money for an adopted baby. So that was the first attack on my mother. Then recently, she was on an interview, and I heard this from my YouTube subscribers, that she went and said that I was a trash dumpster baby. So that's the second attempt on my mother. The next day after she said that about my mother, her fucking mother died. So let me say this, when you keep playing with people that are protected and people who have mothers who actually love them, you might have to reap the repercussions. Now, I don't know if my mom was really dead or not, but what I do know is I heard that she talked about me, and the next day her mammy was dead. Let the bodies hit the floor. Leave people alone. And that Avatar Monica, who's been bothering me again, her mammy's next. Thank you, Sharrell.
Oh, you sure you don't? Can I ask you some questions, Nosy?
Oh, go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
What do you think when she's calling the morgues and people are saying that the family didn't tell her that the mother passed away? What are your thoughts about that?
Oh,
Do you think-
honestly, sure, I didn't know anything about that until somebody just sent me this video. I don't watch her. I don't keep up with her. I don't follow what's going on. I only knew that she mentioned my name in an interview because my subscribers were telling me when I was live. And they say that she called me a trash dumpster baby. Bitch, trash dumpster. Now your mama's in the trash and you can't even find which dumpster she's in. See how that works? Leave me. The people might want to leave me the fuck alone. I got them kind of ancestors. I'm a woman from Louisiana. Do something safe. Play with somebody else.
Do you think she suffers from mental health issues?
I think Jag is unfucking well. She went and got with those people from Nature Boy's cult. They say she's running around having sex with different men from the cult. She got herpes, all kind of weird stuff. I think that Jag also has a coke problem, and I don't care. And I said it, not Sharrell. Jag was live one time, and
I remember.
You could hear her and her husband doing coke in the background. This was on her live stream. Everybody heard them. So you can hear the cutting up and the snorting and all that. So I think that it's a combination of childhood abuse and her doing a lot of drugs. And I feel that Jaguar Wright, she's very musically talented, but people don't fool with her like that. She feels like she did not get the opportunity that she deserved. She wanted to be Jill Scott. She wanted to be Erykah Badu. But because that didn't happen for her, she's very bitter. So what she does is, instead of using her talent to get a spotlight, she does like salacious, nasty lying on people to get the spotlight on her because she feels like she missed her moment. It's never going to happen now because you have talked trash about every single person that could put you in the spot that you want to be in. It's done.
Now, Nosy, there was a time when me and you both talked to Jay, and she didn't act like that. But
she wasn't acting like that before. Something switched in there. I think she got a hold to some wrong drugs or something. That's what happened to Wendy Williams. She got a hold to the wrong thing. I guess that's what happened to her. But Jag was always irresponsible, and she always like told lies with the truth. A lot of things that she says are true. You know, I hung out with Jag in Miami. She came to Miami because we were there. So I've been around Jag and watched her car decline and all that kind of weird stuff. She's always been like irresponsible in that way. And she always mixes in lies with the truth. And doing that, it's not going to work. So, you know, people don't want to really fool Jag now because of the lies that she's told on people. Listen, if you come out and tell the truth, that's one thing. But when you start making up stuff because the truth is not getting you enough attention, that's crazy. It's definitely some mental illness and some drug use going on. Listen, blessed be the fruit. Keep my name out your mouth.
Well, last question. Do you feel that she was acting that way towards you because she was hurt because we pulled out? Do you think she was hurt because we pulled out?
I think that was part of it. But Sharrell, remember, I never said that you had to do anything. I said that I wasn't going to fool with Jag because I didn't like the way that she was moving. And I like messy gossip. I like to, you know, talk about the celebrities and all that. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to lie on people. And I'm not going to say that a woman deserves to be shot in the foot because she's a hoe. Why would you ever say that about that woman? She said that about Megan Thee Stallion. She said it on my channel.
I think I was there that day. And everybody kind of paused.
Yes, she just does a lot of weird things. I don't stand for that. I don't care. And people can say whatever they want to say about me. One thing about me, I have integrity and I don't do that kind of corny shit. I don't do that. If the shit don't look like it's the truth, I'm not even dealing with it. Because for what? For what? Anything that she can do to get her attention, she will do it. I'm telling you, when Nicki Minaj filed that lawsuit against me, if you look, I don't know if she still has her Instagram, but if you go and look at around right after that lawsuit was filed, she started purposely going after the Barbs. And I asked her, like, are you trying to get sued too? It's like she just wants attention, even if it's negative. It's sick. It's sick. That woman needs a lot of help. She's not well. So it could be part of it because we backed out, but also I backed out also because you're trying to work with Charleston White. After that man was talking about raping women, I don't want to be around Charleston White.
Yeah.
It's just Yes, everything with her is just too much. It's always unorganized. It's just she's not well. So like I said, she could have just moved on because I don't talk about her. I don't look for her. I don't bother her. She could have moved on like a grown woman like I did and kept it pushing. But what she did was, like I said, she got on the internet and she kept bothering me. And everybody kept saying, girl, she said she's going to your mother's grave. What are you bothering my? Are you jealous because I got out of my adopted mother's home and I was adopted by somebody that cared about me, and you had to stay with your birth mother and be abused? It seems like jealousy.
So wait, what are they talking about that she was abused? Her mother put her hands on her?
No, she said that her mother, Jag told me, and she said, I'm pretty sure on Tasha K's channel that her mother allowed her sister's boyfriend to rape her. Wait, I should say R word. You say R word on your channel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so her mother allowed men to do things to her, and the mother knew about it. And I was on the phone one time. I've spoken to Jag's mother on the phone more than once, especially when Tasha K did that Surviving Jaguar Wright documentary. I spoke to her mother then. So I remember Jag trying to confront her mother about things that she allowed to happen to her, and the mother didn't want to take responsibility for it. So I think that that's a part of it. And see, honestly, if I had been raised by my birth mother, that probably would have been my story. Because my sister, who was raised by my birth mother, she was molested as a child. Luckily, I'm so glad the woman left me at the hospital and I got a chance to be in a foster home that turned into my adopted home, because I was raised by people who cared about me. My mother taught me to be outspoken and speak up for myself. And if anybody ever put their hands on me, let her know. That's why I wasn't abused, because I'm going to tell it. That's why I talk so much now, because I was never encouraged to sit down and be quiet. I was always encouraged to talk. Jag didn't have that kind of upbringing. And so I think there's some jealousy towards me because of that, because she just kept being obsessed with my mother. Now, where's yours? Now, see, if I'm a dirty hoe, then I would say, girl, I'm going to your mama's grave. I bet y'all find it before you do. But see, I'm not. I'm not going to even go into that because I don't care. Rest in peace, Jag's mother, if he even dead, because all she do is lie. You play with my mama, now somebody's playing with yours, ho. What happened, Sharrell?
I'm saying, so it could be true where she's saying that her mother's alive and she's calling these morgues to see if they have the body. Could it be true?
I don't even know what she said. They just sent me the video, and when I saw the title, I asked you to bring me up. I don't even know exactly everything that's going on. I just know that the person emailed me and said that Jag is looking for her mother's body, so her mother might be really dead. But I heard that her mother died like maybe over a week ago, because I put it in my community section on my channel. I put the screenshot of the person who sent to me the message and said she spoke on you, and the next day her mother died. Is in my community section.
I think it's important, Nosy, because I know how you are and stuff, for people to know when we were friends with Jag, she didn't act like that at first. Jag was really, really cool. And then it was a progression, wouldn't you say, of it just getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, but I think the jealousy was kind of always there. She just hid it because she wanted to stay close, because you have an audience and, you know, and people pay attention to me too. So she just wanted to be close to people that could put her in the spotlight. She hid it for a long time, and then, you know, finally, I think with the increase in drug use, she couldn't hide it anymore. Now, and then she got on the internet and was saying that that's why my ex Ashley left me. No, the fuck she didn't. You know how many emails and text messages I have to show that I left Ashley? She's a liar and she's a drunk. Why would I tolerate that? I'm very pretty. I don't have to deal with a fucking drunk liar. Ashley didn't leave me. I have all of the messages, the money that she sent me, begging me back and everything. Why would Jag get on the internet and say that? But when she got on the internet and lied like that, the next thing you know, her husband left her. You see how everything that she tries to do, it comes back on her ass? Leave me the fuck alone. I have ancestors that will beat your fucking ass. I don't have to do anything.
Well,
motherfucking people don't play. I'm from Louisiana. They don't play. Leave me alone. So maybe she'll learn when more people in her family die. Maybe she'll learn when she dies. Leave me alone.
I think I don't know what's wrong. I don't really know what's wrong. I don't know if it's substance abuse. I don't know if it's mental health, but she does things to get herself in jail, and it's, you know, it can be.
Honey, yes, she went to my hometown, Shreveport, Louisiana, because she said she was going to look for my mother, and they said she got arrested in my hometown like 3 or 4 or 5 times. You see why you need to stop playing with people? Why you going there to do malicious, nasty shit, and now they keep arresting your black ass? Isn't that crazy? Child, listen, blessed be the fucking fruit.
Do you feel sorry for her a
Ding
little bit?
dong, ding dong, the witch is dead. Ooh,
Nosy.
I don't give a damn. Leave me alone. I don't bother people. I mind my own business. When you play with me, my ancestors gonna play with you. You see, Monica's ugly ass ain't been able to recuperate from what happened to her. We don't even hear from Monica anymore, and she's still bothering me. So what's gonna happen to Monica next? Because she won't go away. Good luck, Avatar. We already took the mask off of you, and you still doing sneaky, shady stuff, trying to bother my channel and bothering me. You're gonna be like Jag. Is your mammy still alive?
Ooh.
She don't have to be. Play with somebody else, Monica.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but I do feel sorry if she suffers from mental health, because she can't help it, and she needs to be medicated, and she needs to be somewhere, I don't know, where she can get some help. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
About it.
I don't think that help is going to help her. I don't. I think that Jack has been unwell for a long time. I don't think that there's any kind of medication that they can give Jack to bring her back. Sometimes you just go too far off the deep end.
You think it was the regular drugs that drove her crazy? Is that what you're thinking?
I think she's been crazy since she was little because of all of that childhood trauma that she went through. She talked about it on Tasha K's channel. But this is why I don't have time to feel sorry for people who go through that, because now Jaguar Wright is grown. It's the same thing that people say about R. Kelly when he did that stuff to those girls. They'll try to say, well, it happened to him when he was little. Okay, but then he grew up. He got a lot of money. He could have paid for therapy. He didn't. Jag could have got some kind of help by now for the things that she went through, instead of terrorizing other people because she's jealous and bitter. So I whatever her problem is, I think it stems from childhood. I think the drug use is absolutely a part of it. And then, like I said, being very desperate to be in the spotlight. She's very, very desperate to be the next Jill Scott or Erykah Badu. And that's why she talks about them much, because she was in that neo soul group and she didn't really make it the way that they did. That's why she's always talking about them. She's obsessed.
Oh, okay. All right, listen, Nosy, I'm going to call you when I'm done so I can ask you some more questions. We need to readdress this, but right now I got to play this tape because I only got 10 minutes left. But thank you for coming up, and I was there when a lot of that went down. That was it was crazy. Yeah. All right. Thank you, friend.
Later, Nosy.
All right, let's listen to this tape.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are saying that she didn't know that her mother had passed away. And that's why she's calling the morgue. And that's sad. Let's keep going.
Right. Lachelle Wright Wallace, Angela Wright Wallace, that my mother died on the 24th. That's the message that she gave me on Facebook. And no one in my family has been able to see my mother's body, claim her body for proper burial rights in Dallas, Texas.
The 24th of what month, ma'am?
Of April. About 3 weeks ago now. I can't imagine it takes much longer than that to come up with the official death notice. Nothing's been in the mail, nothing. Nothing's been on the news, no obituary. But my sister's been sitting online insisting that my mother is dead.
Hold on one moment.
I already reported her deceased to Social Security. A lot of holding on I gotta do. A lot of holding on I gotta do. The truth about everything. How about rather than me waiting for people to lie on me, I just tell the truth? You want to know?
Sorry, Jasmine Sharrell is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
My name is Jacqueline Suzette Wright Johnson. I am the legal living heir of my mother, Frances Marie Wright, who was told to be dead as of the 24th of April of this year, which would means my mother's body been missing what? About 3 weeks now. Somebody better call me back. Or maybe I'll just hang up now and call right back. Fuck you got people answering the phone for and don't know shit. Yeah. Send me right to the voicemail. Ain't that strange? My God. Let's just call right back.
Medical Department, how can I help you?
Yes, you just transferred me to a voicemail. I asked you a simple question. Can't you go into the system and tell me whether or not you have my mother's...
No, ma'am. An investigator will have to help you, so hold on one moment.
Yeah, don't send me to no more voicemail. I've been looking for my mother's body for 3 weeks. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Fuck you need an investigator for to give a death notice.
Investigations, can I help you?
I want to know where my mother's dead body is so I can claim it and bring her home to Dallas, Texas for her funeral.
Ma'am? What seems to be the problem? Do you know your mom is deceased, or...
That's what my sister's been saying on Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere else for 3 weeks, and there's no body, and there's been no obituary in any newspaper. Do you have my mother's body there so my family and me can come and collect her? Frances Marie Wright, born June 18th, 1945, African-American, 5'2" and 3/4. She probably weighed about a good 185 pounds. Light brown skin, dimples.
You said the last name is Wright. I assume that's with a W?
G-H-T, my mother. My name is Jaguar
First name?
Wright. Frances.
Her name's Frances?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and when's the last time you confirmed she was alive? I don't have anybody by that name in our system.
I haven't been able to speak to my mother in a year since my sister had me arrested working with YouTube bloggers. So she could steal my mom, but she couldn't change over the information. So now she's running around telling everyone that my mom's dead so that they can send her cash out. She's been being promoted by this YouTuber that goes by the name Danny Robertson. I believe her real name is Danielle Elizabeth Allen out of St. Charles, Louisiana. They've been stalking me. They actually sent me text messages demanding that I send them money for my mother's remains, pretending to be a funeral home in North Jersey. You don't got my mother there?
Let me pause this. I have not heard this. I was just given to this. This was just given to me. This is disturbing. She really seems in distress.
Right.
She's yelling. She seems brokenhearted.
Right.
And that's why I don't know, Jag. I just go back and forth. I get confused. Right. Who in their right mind will call the morgue if you for a show or for a pub? I think she really believes that her mother's alive, or maybe she is alive. There's people in the chat saying there was a funeral and they did not invite her. So that would make you mad.
Now, the confusing part would be this. She calls Social Security, not really knowing, just to call them and to cut it off. I think she feel like whoever possessed the mother get the check.
Oh, Perry.
No. I'm saying, the monthly check that come in. Maybe she did it to stop it, to make sure they didn't get it. It's too much to understand here. Like, somebody would have a record. And I would say it'd be a damn thing if the mother passed and the family didn't tell her. But it'd be very sad if she's just making this up for attention. I don't know which way.
I don't know. Let's see what the audience is saying. It's the check she wants. Oh my God. Y'all saying she wants money? Oh boy.
Sure, I'll be right back.
Okay. You have to have a death certificate to cancel Social Security. Right. That's true. She can just ask Sam, her son. That's true too. But why record it? Mm. They have a obituary for some. One died April 29th. So there's an obituary. I'm gonna try to see if I can get my hands on that. This is sad. She threatened the family live. She said she is going to make a scene and record live if she came. They made a family decision not to have her come. She has no control. Okay. I don't know. This is the first time I heard this, but that sounds like it could be right. Let's see. Maggie said this is all for content. Well, Maggie, didn't she sound distressed? That's a lot. I don't know. And I have not been following this story. I just got it today from my son. Y'all are better than this. What have I logged on to? Ignore trash. Why too old for this? I'm too old for what? Rocky. Go ahead and explain, Rocky, what you're talking about. I'll look for your thing. This is a lot. Call Goomba. He has the answer. Oh, well, maybe we could.
Yeah, see, I don't know. And I don't know what Rocky was talking about. We too old for it to report, to talk about something. A person could be having a mental breakdown, or a person done wrong, mother gone, nobody notified her. A person that could be missing their mother and can't find the body. So I don't know what Rocky talking about, but I would just say this. I mean, no, I'm not even going to address him.
Don't. People have their own opinion. Don't.
Oh yeah,
feel
no.
any type of way
I'm
about it.
saying we're way too old for. I don't get it. We're just talking about this thing. It's very serious. But
It's
I
very
understand what
serious.
you're saying, that she sound hurt, distraught, and everything.
Mhm.
But I'm not saying this is the case. But she had done the same thing in front of the barbershop, the airport, with the ashes.
Mhm.
So I'm just saying, sometimes a person can be unbalanced so much that they can pull off these things with no remorse. I don't know.
Hold on. She said the only error because she's been paying for her mother since she was 13. So Rocky says, not at all. I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay.
What she talking about? Here goes Bonji. Let's see. Please don't get stuck back in with Jag. Anything is possible with her. I mean, the reason I decided to do this is because of my son. And I realized Jag has a huge following. Now, some of y'all might not like her in the chat or whatever, but there are people that hang on to her every word. She has a huge following. When she goes on, she's not talking to herself. It says, I've been a person who couldn't find my mom's body after years of her being buried. Oof.
Yeah, sad to hear that. That's crazy.
So what's y'all purpose of reporting it? It's not out of concern. I just said what my purpose was, Charlotte. I said that Jag has a huge following. One of them happens to be my son and 5 of his friends, and they are following this story, and they feel like my son wants a story out there that she doesn't know, about her mother. I'd like to hear y'all opinion on this. Thank you, Taurus. Jag is an addict, addicted to YouTube. She lost her job and man. It's a lot going on. So I can't really, let's take one more and then we're out. Rocky, what are you talking about? They are just reporting a story. Damn. Okay, y'all. Everybody got their opinions, and I'm glad everybody's.
Yeah, no, and I was saying this too. Like, I mean, I understand people got different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
What Rocky might say in his house, it don't bother me. If I walked in his house and he said something I didn't like, I probably would just leave. Not every story is for everybody. But then again, not everybody mature enough to handle other people's stories and not be responsible enough if they didn't like it, get the hell out.
Look, I like this one here. I missed it. It's going fast. If it's trending, it will be reported. Period. Thank you, Christy.
I mean, it's something that'll make you wonder, because there's a problem one way. If it's true, why wouldn't it's something to talk about? Why wouldn't a family notify
now
a relative? And if it's not true, why would somebody just come on and just do this for attention? I don't know.
Now, I was giving you leeway, Charlotte. Now you're being ridiculous. You seem to be making fun of her. What part was I making fun of? We're saying this is what's going on. Now you're being ridiculous. I was listening to you at first. Now you got to go. That's just ridiculous. Stop. It could be a troll. Thanks for the information. Jag needs support.
Yeah.
It's very obvious that Jag is going through something spiritual. Losing a child. Yes, I forgot about her child. Losing a child is not something a mother wants to go through. She is going through spiritual warfare because of the unresolved issues. That could be true. That could be very much true. They say when you lose a child that pain never goes away. That's what they say. Sharrell, you do not have to have a death certificate to report a person deceased in the state of Georgia. Maybe that applied in Florida. Well, look, I'll look into this more because I was just given this story and said, listen to the tape. She really sounds distressed, and it could be a huge possibility that her mother is still alive. So I have not been following this story. Like I said, I do so many stories on Jag and then I stop. I just don't want, just like you, Perry, when you just keep doing it, I don't know. It's just not my nature. I'll do one or two and then I'll move.
Like, I don't want to talk about the same topic every damn day. Yeah.
Anyway, that's the tape. I will put it up on my regular videos because the whole thing's an hour long. She's calling different places looking for her mother, and she seems real distressed. So let me look into this a little more. I didn't realize it was such a sensitive topic and that people even wanted to talk about it. But she's got a lot going on. We have to admit that her popularity has soared since Diddy. And so she's got a bigger fan base. And they follow her every story, I guess she gets channels closed down. She'll go from this one and that one, and they follow her. So that's what's going on. Ooh, it's a lot. Perry, can you hear me? Okay, Perry has frozen. All right, you guys, that's my clue. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. This is a lot. This is a lot. Let me investigate more. I will have an opinion when I come back because I've just been gone too long. I don't know half of what's going on. So I want to find out what's going on before I start giving my opinions because I could be missing out something real important. Perry, what are your last words?
Well, no, I mean, look, it's a sad situation either way. Family didn't notify her, or she's under the belief that her mother may be no longer here. It's a sad situation for people to come in and say, "Why are you talking about it?"
That's just a troll. That's just a troll.
I know. But I mean, you know, they ass need to kick rocks because it's way more important than that. I just want to say to all the mothers again out there, if you came in late, happy Mother's Day. You ladies deserve it.
Thank you.
A big shout out to my beautiful wife and best mother in the world.
And your best friend.
Sometime.
Lovejoy says, happy Mother's Day, Sharrell, and all the mothers out there. So when is Mother's Day? Sunday? Huh?
Sunday.
That's when I get my gift. All right. Yay. All right, you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Y'all kind of be gentle. Don't start attacking each other, but speak your point of view in a respectful way. If it's disrespectful, I'm going to have to erase it. Don't be disrespectful, but all opinions are welcome. And what was the other story? And Kamora Lee Simmons, girl, you got a lot going on. I hope your daughter finds some stability. All right. Say your last words and take us out.
That's pretty much all I got to say. Everybody enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Stay away from idiots like the ones who want to troll.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, people, fuck this shit. We out. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
I'ma just grab my stuff and leave.